Welcome back, Little Light Seekers. My name is Miss Shannon, and welcome to the Little Light Seeker channel, where we go through the Beginner's Bible with weekly lessons followed with a quick, fun craft or activity after. This week, we're continuing on our story with Jacob. And Jacob, if you remember, had to leave home because he made a bad decision trying to get ahead with the blessing from his father. We're going to learn what he did when he was away and what brought him back home. So as always, let's get out those listening ears, follow along with the story, and get ready for the craft we're going to be doing after.
A big family. Jacob traveled far away to his uncle's house. He worked for his uncle taking care of sheep. While he was there, Jacob got married. He had 12 sons. Jacob's big family lived on his uncle's land for many years. But Jacob wanted to go back home. One day, Jacob packed up all his animals and his family and everything he had. They traveled all the way back to where Esau lived. Now, Jacob was afraid that Esau might still be angry at him, so he sent presents to Esau. He sent servants who said, "Please don't be angry anymore." But Esau wasn't angry. He ran to Jacob. He hugged and kissed him. He was happy to see his brother again.
Wow. Can you relate to that story? You might not have 12 brothers and sisters. I know growing up I only had my one sister, but I definitely know that we would get mad at each other. And we always learned to forgive each other. So just like Jacob and Esau had to learn how to forgive each other, we can see that God always wants us to forgive so that we can have that strong family foundation that He really wants us to have. So whether you have 12 siblings like Jacob, or you have one sister like I do, or maybe you just have your mom and dad, always think back to the story if somebody's mad at you or if you're mad at somebody else, and think, I can forgive them because Esau learned how to forgive Jacob. And think to Jacob's family. He had 12 kids. Do you think they ever fought? They definitely did. But God puts forgiveness in our heart so that we can, like I said, have that strong family foundation so that we can be the people He wants us to be. So in today's activity and craft, we are going to go around and take pictures of all of our family members. I have one of those Instax cameras that have the developed film. If you don't have one of those, use your phone. Your kids will love it. Print them out. Or if you have an older kid who can draw more of a family portrait just with crayons and markers, absolutely do that too. But with my son being just 2, we definitely needed to be a little bit more creative with our family portrait. Once we have those pictures, we are going to make a house setting out of construction paper, and we are going to color and then paste our photos on there and then hang this very special family portrait up. So to recap, what you are going to need is some sort of picture capturing device, or just draw. Some crayons or markers, and then paper and something to stick them on with. I'm just using tape, but you could absolutely use glue or a stapler, whatever you have on hand. So watch this next part to see us create our family portrait. Wow, that was so much fun. Matthew used a whole roll of film just taking pictures of everything around our house. So I hope you had just as much fun as Matthew had and found a special place to hang your family portrait up. And if you liked these videos, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and of course share with your friends so that we can be those shining lights out in the world today to put God back in the center of our hearts and in the center of our homes and in the center of our big, strong family foundation. And check back next week for our next video. Bye.